Are you a loser? Do you get no respect? Are you bullied? Do you wish you got all the babes? If your answer to any of these questions was yes, there's only one way to turn all that around. Be a bro.
I remember when I was like you. I was a loser, I was disrespected, and I was bullied. But I turned all that around, and so can you, with our Lax Bro camp.
Our camp is the very best in the Midwest, guaranteed. We'll teach you all the basic skills and rules to get you on that field playing. And also, you'll learn tactics and techniques to be a Lax Bro off the field.
Here's some actual footage from our camp.
Turning losers into bros. Before you're going to be able to play Lax, you're going to need the right equipment. So let's take a look at my dummy. First, you're going to need a helmet to protect you from any blows or hits to the head. Secondly, you're going to need shoulder pads. This is going to protect your shoulders and your chest from any defensive hits. After that, you're going to need elbow pads. This is necessary for all players except goalies. This is going to protect you from any hits to the elbows, like so. After that, you're going to need gloves. Now when you're with your stick, when you're cradling, this is going to protect you from any hits to the hands, like so, from the defenders. After that, you're going to need the right cleats. Now this is necessary so you don't slide around on the field, so you can make proper cuts. Some of the most basic skills you're going to need to play lacrosse is passing and catching. This is important for any game and practice if you need to get a ball from you to another player. Let's try it out. When you're passing, you're going to want to have your dominant hand around the middle of the stick while keeping your non-dominant hand at the butt. Bring it over your shoulder and just follow through. Just like so. Nice and easy. Just like that. Alright, now when you're catching, you're going to want to put your dominant hand at the top of the stick while keeping your non-dominant hand at the bottom. This way, you can have faster reaction times and get your head where you need it to be to catch. Now when you're catching, you don't want to bat at the ball. Okay, you want to bring your stick in with the ball so you can get a nice cushion for it, so it doesn't bounce out of the stick. All right, just like that. Nice and easy. Key element of the game is ground balls, or GBs. This is when the ball hits the ground and you need to pick it up so you can continue play. Now what you want to do to get ground balls is you're going to want to get the butt of the stick and your actual butt low to the ground. This is called two butts low, alright? Now you're going to take your stick and scoop through the ball and continue play. Another important factor of lacrosse is shooting. This is possibly the most important because this is how you get goals, and goals win games. Now when you're shooting, you're going to want to have both hands low on the stick. This way, you're able to get more range of motion and put more force behind your shot. Now there are three types of shots you can do. One is overhand, where you take it over your shoulder and just go ahead and rip it into the goal. Backhandable. Another kind is sidearm. This is when you bring it to the side of your body and just rip it in. The third type is underhand. This is where you bring it below your waist and rip up. Now, no shot is better than another. You can do whatever you want based on your preference and what you're good at.
The key to a good lacrosse player is knowing both sides of the game. Right now, I'm going to teach you how to play defense. But first, I'm going to teach you how not to play defense. There's passing or shooting. You are not allowed to body check. Here's an example. Wow! Here's what you should have done. When a player is shooting, you are to recognize what his strong hand is and force him to the other side, like so. This is a deep hole. It is 6 feet long to give the defense an advantage. This is an example of that advantage.
Alright, welcome to the classroom portion of this camp. This is where I'm going to teach you the basic layout of the field, and I'm going to go through each position and their responsibilities. Let's get to it. Here's a basic diagram of a lacrosse field. I'm going to go over every line and let you know what everything means. These lines are the sidelines. Players must stay inside these lines in order to be in bounds. These lines are the end lines. Same rules apply to those. Now these circles are called crease. Now these are where the goals are inside. And no player is allowed in the crease except for the goalie. Now notice how the crease is not directly on the end line, allowing players to play behind net. This line is the midline or center line. Now some players are not allowed past this line, but I'll get to that in a second. Now these two lines are called the restraining lines. The defenders and the attackmen are not allowed past this line when the play starts in the middle of the field. These dotted lines here, along with these lines, make up what is called the box. Now play must stay inside the box when you're on offense if a team is trying to run out the clock or if they're ahead by a lot. Now let's go over each position. Each team has 3 attackmen. Now they are strictly for offense and they are not allowed to cross midfield to play defense. They have to stay on their side of the field. Each team also has 3 midfielders or middies. Now they are allowed to go anywhere they want on the field to play both offense and defense. Now each team also has 3 defenders. They are only allowed on the defensive side of the field and cannot cross midfield along with attackmen. They are strictly for defense and they have extra long sticks in order to hit balls out of the air easy and hit offensive players from longer away. That's all for the classroom sesh. Now let's take what you learned and apply it on the field and in games.
Getting a penalty is the worst part of a game. Right now, I'm going to show you what kind of penalties there are. The first one is a helmet check. When you hit him in the helmet, that can get you locked in the box. Another one is a slash, when he's cradling the ball and you make no attempt at hitting the stick, such as going down there or up there. Another one is cross check. When you're hitting somebody, you have to have your hands together on your stick, like this. Cross check, like that.
Those were the majority of the defensive penalties. Now let's go over offensive penalties. One of the major ones is called warding, and that's when the defender is playing up on you and you try to get him away using your loose hand. Now this looks like so. Now a penalty that could go on either sides of the ball is tripping. This is where a player gets tripped up by either the other player's legs or stick. Now this looks like so. For more advanced players, you're going to want to be able to know how to dodge to get yourself away from the defenders and open for good shots. One of the most commonly used dodges is called a split dodge. This is when you take your stick as you're going up to the defense and you switch hands to get away from the defenders to get yourself open for a good shot. Another good dodge to use is a roll dodge. This is when you're going to the defender and you put a spin move on them, like so, switch hands, so you're open for a good shot. Now let's see these dodges in real time. Real game-like scenario.
As a Lax Bro, you're going to need to wear some certain apparel. Starting off at the top, you're going to need a snapback to show the swag. Sunglasses, preferably tinted, you know why. A penny to show you're a Lax Bro. Lacrosse stick in case you need to rip some shots. And khakis for the ladies. In our camp, you'll look like this. A loser who's unrespected on your lacrosse team. After joining our camp, you'll look like a total bro.
Bro. After our camp, we'll turn you from nerdy into a Lax Bro, both on and off the field. Sign up for our camp today. Call 1-800-LAX-BROS and we'll send you a free brochure. That's 1-800-LAX-BROS. Or check out our website at www.laxbrocamp.com.
be a bro.